breath. And whenever you are ready.
By show of hands, how many of you quickly get bored with your everyday lives, living on a schedule? Like, how many of you make changes or want to make big changes to keep life interesting? Perfect. Alright, so my name's Alfredo.
What is perfect about what you just saw, Alfredo? No, but you asked us to raise our hands, remember? When so we talk about when we raise our hands, if the audience raises, what should we do? You acknowledge them by saying perfect, but what did you see? Because we're not looking around.
A lot of people raise their hands.
Yeah, so say something like that. So, wow, it looks like almost all of us. Okay, good. Fantastic.
So my name's Alfredo, so you guys can get to know me a little better.
Just the guys. Just the
So
guys?
everybody can get to know me.
Yay!
I'll give you guys
No!
I'm going to give all of you some info on my background, my jobs, my career goals, and my hobbies. And that will definitely show my constant changes that I make to keep my life interesting. To begin, let me tell you about my background so you get to know me a little better. I'm not from California, Los Angeles, anywhere. I'm from Salem, Oregon, born and raised. I've played soccer, I did taekwondo, all of that my whole life. When I got to high school, I wanted a challenge, I wanted something different. So I went out for wrestling. I love to compete, I love challenges. After 3 years, I made it to state, I went to nationals, and I wanted a different kind of challenge, so I ventured into coaching because I wanted to give back to our community. I coached youth kids in the area from 3 to 5 years old, and I got them into wrestling, I took them to tournaments. After high school, I was lucky enough to get a scholarship to Arizona State University for wrestling. Unfortunately, my financial aid did not cover everything, so I had a choice of either going back to Oregon or moving to California with my mother. So I came here. I want to change. Next, now that you know a little bit about my background, allow me to explain my job, my career goals, and so you learn a little more about me. I love to meet
Alfredo,
people.
would you be willing to play a little bit? Turn over that piece of paper. Yeah. And then tell us about this next part. And as many ums and uhs and likes as you say, just talk to us. Because don't look at that paper. You got it. There you go. Whatever you say, tell us about it.
My career goals. I love to meet new people. It's kind of hard for me at first, but I love to hear where you guys come from, where everybody comes from. I went into serving. I'm lucky enough to be a bartender now. So I bartend. I've been bartending for the past year. It's been different, especially during happy hour. I was lucky enough to meet someone who worked at the UFC gym, and I was looking to get back into competing and stuff like that, and I got a job.
What's competing and stuff like that?
Competing in like wrestling or mixed martial arts or anything.
Ooh.
So I ended up meeting that guy, I got a job interview, and now I coach the youth wrestling program. I'm an assistant coach, not the head coach. But
Still.
I'm an assistant coach. That's what else I do for a job. As for my hobbies, I missed competing after I started coaching, so I ended up starting MMA, mixed martial arts, if any of you know about that. So I have an upcoming fight in January, hopefully, if everything goes well. I'm a little bit nervous. I was a little more nervous for this, actually. I love to travel. I've been to New York, Italy, Turkey, Cancun. I've been to a ton of places. I love to travel to watch the UFC. I have really high goals of meeting fighters and being able to train with them, so hopefully that all goes well for me. Now that you guys know a little bit about my background, my jobs and career goals, and my hobbies, hopefully you guys know a little bit more about me. I constantly keep changing everything I do in order to make my life more interesting. Although I get hit with a barrier, I try to work my way around it, and luckily for me, it's gotten me to where I am today, and it's made me a lot better of a person. So.
I'm so proud